I think this is working. Hey, you guys. Hi. Welcome to the Dicefolk developer, publisher stream. I'm not the developer. I'm kind of the publisher. My name is Drew. I am the social media guy from Good Shepherd Entertainment here to play Dicefolk with everybody. As part of Next Fest. I'm using Restream.io for the first time. I'm excited about it. This is going out to YouTube. This is going out to Twitch. I'm going to announce this on Twitter really quick, just so people know we're here. You know what I mean? Let's see. Here we go. Okay, 1 second. Let's get this going over here. Got one of these things. Feel free to holler in the chat if you're keen. It's always a fun time. Yeah, it's a fun time to do that. Let's see. One of these. Okay, let's see. So we got that. Here's that stuff there. And then, okay, cool. Confirm. Hold on. I'm gonna do this whole. Alright, add name. Can I add alt text? Oh, hey, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Thanks for being here. Is it Santiago? Is that your name? Or should I just call you Clownzilla? Yep, Santiago. Oh yeah, thank you, Santiago. Fuck yeah. Santiago, for those of you who don't know, is a hero. Has been, friend of the pod. Has been a supporter of Good Shepherd and all of our endeavors for some time now. Starting with, I think we first introduced. What's up, Hannah? Great, thank you for being here. great to see you. Or Anne, sorry. So I'm just announcing us on Twitter so people show up to this thing. So, okay, 1 second. I'm also adding alt text. Okay, you can't add alt text to these tweets. Great, thank you, Elon. What a terrible, terrible platform. we all gotta get off. We all gotta get off Twitter. Never wanted to log off anything more in my entire life. I did get on Blue Sky actually recently. Hannah's finally interrupts. Very good. Okay, Hannah, it is. I got one of these Blue Sky accounts. And what's cool about that, this is like showrunner. Oh god. Okay. All right. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hold on. Please. All right. It says showrunners, huh? Okay. Why does it say that? Look at it. Odd. Does it say that is that what it says on Twitch? As long as it doesn't say that on Steam. It's good to know, though. Okay, hold on. Why is that, I wonder? Showgunners. It's not at all true. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's why. Hold on. Dicefolk. Great. Okay, cool. Let's see. We'll say this is strategy, deck building. Cool. All right, great. Okay, cool. Now it should be better. Thanks, guys. Okay, all right. Well, anyway, with that said, let's just do the damn thing. So let's see, we'll get this into full screen mode. We'll up the resolution to something kind of fun, All right, no, okay. Sure, that seems good. Okay. So we'll start a new game. So for those of you who are not Santiago or Hannah here, Shogun, or sorry, Dicefolk is an all-new deck-building game from Tiny Ghoul and Leap Studios, published by Good Shepherd. It is a super, super small development team that's built this thing. This really is a love letter to deck-building games. It's very much inspired by games like, your Yu-Gi-Ohs, your Magic the Gathering, your Slay the Spire. It's all about finding and recruiting creatures to, basically to fight other creatures. And the storyline is like pretty deep, which we're leaving a lot of it kind of unsaid before we launch because we want people to discover it. But the general gist of it is that you are a member of the Dicefolk. You are a folk, and you have dice. And these magical dice that you use, you can use them to command chimera. It's the name of the monsters of Limitless Land. And there are chimera all over the place. And many, many, many centuries ago, there was a huge war against an evil sorcerer who tried to use the chimera for evil. But he has since disappeared. And now all this time later, the chimera acted up. So you gotta go out there and see what's going on. But without sort of further ado, let's get into it. Start a new game. Okay. We'll do Warrior Talisman. Great. Oh, do I have to start from like the beginning? What would I do? Oh, whatever. So. All right. So I am this character, and when you start the game, you have the ability to kind of like choose where you're at or where you want to go. That is. So let's see if we got one of these. Is the screen cut off, or is the full screen just like that? The screen is cut off. Wow, it's hella cut off. Thank you. Yaga, you're hired. All right. There we go. Because that's what happened was I changed the resolution. Anyway, all right. So I'm this lady, so I can kind of like, I can mosey around, see different stuff. It looks like I have 4 different options here when it comes down to like battling. One of these, or 2 of these look like they'll lead me directly to being able to recruit a new chimera. But let's give it a roll. Let's see what's up. Oh dear. Great. Okay, so it looks like I already smacked Lunago with B Lloyd A. So I have A, B, and C here. Great. And it looks like I can rotate them. So I can choose like when to go next, wherever I can swap spots. I can choose to attack, which is just a straight up. I can bolt Lunago here for 6 damage. This is your strength, and then your defense. It's for toughness rather, sort of back to your HP. I can also choose to guard, and so if I guard, what's great is if if you need to know anything about like what your abilities do, what the moves do, that kind of thing, you can just kind of hover down on the question mark, and that will get accustomed to what is your. A big part of this game is about choosing your moves wisely, choosing who attacks, choosing when they attack, that kind of deal. And a lot of that has to do with the abilities, or a lot of your choices are going to be informed by the abilities that your different chimera have. So, Beloid A here, for example, when he spawns, so when the game begins, when he appears in a match, If he's in the lead, which means that if he's in this area here, that means that he will attack the opposing leader. That's why when this battle started, we immediately hit Lunago for 6. Now, that is true of all 3 Belloids here, but you'll notice that they each have, this one has more strength, but it comes at the cost of his toughness. This one has the least strength, but he has the highest toughness. He has the highest HP. And this is going to be the case every single time that you start out this game using the Warrior Talisman. Now, as the game goes on, there are changes, and I don't want to spoil anything. There is a lot of really cool stuff that developers have over or they've come up with, but it is this is just they do a really good job of easing you into what the game is all about. And just real quick, Dallas, totally cool. No worries. We got a lot of questions about that, and I want to let you know that it's come along great. Here's the deal: when you do a game based on intellectual property, there's a lot of stakeholders involved. You've got people who own the IP. You've got it's just a massive team. But basically, the answer that I can give you is that we are working hard on it, and that there is news coming soon, and that the days of Doom posting should be over, and we should be getting back to our regular programming on that one in short order. I guess all I can really say is, I don't know, capitalism, boo, something like that, right? Yeah, but I mean, it's coming along great. Team's doing good. We actually the next thing that we have coming up is going to be. I don't know. It's. I'm very, very excited for the future of that game, but yeah, it sucks because they're in all the suits. Hey, you pipe down for a minute. Anyway, so that said, let's smack around a little bunny rabbit with a crystal on its head. Huh? How fun! Okay, so we're just gonna hit him in the face. Right. This is the only game where you can do that. This is the only game where you can hit people in the face, not little bunny rabbits with crystals on their head. All right, so we've got this guy here. It looks like at turn start. So when he starts, he's going to grant 1 strength to a random chimera of its squad for the rest of the turn. Hey, Dallas, anytime. Thank you for asking. Thank you so much for your patience. We are a small team. Quite literally, marketing is me and one other guy at this point. So that's why we have there's a third guy. If you guys, also, if anybody wants to get into marketing at Good Shepherd, please do apply on our website, goodshepherd.games. We are hiring for that and for another social media person who could help me with stuff. And I'm great. Anyway, so what's cool about this game also, and here's the big twist. So in a lot of games, you also just control your guys. In this game, you can control the other guys. So I can rotate them. So if I don't want to get hit in the face by Lunago here, I can switch him over to Mink Pocket. But when he attacks, he steals gold from me. Now, I don't have any gold, so that's fine. Another thing that's we're thinking about here is that I can also choose how he attacks. Now, with this, though, it looks like he's got a clash attack in the chamber. What that means is that he's going to hit me for 5, but with a clash attack, that means that I hit him back for 6. The leader attacks and the opposing leader counterattacks. This is your standard, if you play Magic the Gathering, this is just what's swinging on someone and getting blocked. It's he's a 5'15", I'm a 6'16", but he's currently he's a 5'3", I'm a 6'16", so I'm going to win this one. Now, what I could do also just hedge my bets, because when I click this guard thing, that doesn't mean that guard ability is gone forever. That just means that at this moment, like at this dice roll, in this turn, this is an option that I can only use once. Same with the rotating right. Same with the random rotation for my enemy. Same with the attack for that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do something called a pro gamer move. I'm going to guard, and then I'm going to use Clash Attack by Lunago. He's going to swing on me. My guard blocks his attack, and now Lunago is out of the picture. So if you're... What I really like about this game is that I love strategies. And I love deck building, and I love card collecting, and, you know, I'm a big fan of these sort of, like, thoughtful, take your time, you know, kind of like that kind of deal. You know, I play a lot of D&D, a lot of tabletop stuff. It's I like these thinky, sort of like playing your actions kind of games. And what's cool about this is that it lets you, it really does encourage you to like sort of think ahead, but not to the point where you're like, if you're like me and have terrible ADHD, it doesn't, you know, it's not so complicated that it's, you know, that it's impenetrable. It is complex, but it's easy to understand, and the systems that you use are rewarding. There you go. All right, so it looks like I can rotate my guy if I want, but you know, I don't really see the point of doing that because, like, I kind of want to keep my guy's attacks to one. I kind of want to just have Beloid A tank stuff, even though he's a 16/16, he's got the highest attack level, so, you know, let's get that. Yeah. So once you know, I can certainly use all the dice that I roll, but I don't necessarily have to. But I do have to use all the dice that the enemy has. So now that that's happened, I can end the turn. All right. So when you notice when I hit the end turn button, suddenly I am flooded with new options. Suddenly, I am able to you know, use different elements, whatever, like, you know, based on the 6 faces of the die that I come into a game with. Now, let's see what this guy's got going on. So I've got Reckless Attack. Now, that looks cool, but also possibly bad. So let's have a look. A Reckless Attack leads, the leader attacks and self-inflicts Incapacitated. And Incapacitated means that a Chimera under the effect of Incapacitated can't attack until the end of the next turn. So I can hit him, but then I can't do anything else with him. Sure. But, you know, being that, so if I can't attack until next turn, okay, sure. So if there was anything that, like, let me attack him again, like, we'll be able to do that. You know, here, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to have him Flash Attack. So I will take a little bit of a hit to the HP. And again, Santi, thank you for the support. We have a Reckless Attack. Boom. And we're going to end the turn. Okay, great. Oh, this is fun. Okay, cool. So now, guys, we're getting into the spicy stuff. Now I have some new options. First, I have this option here, Bulk Up. Now, when you hit Bulk Up, the leader, again, this person in the rightmost sector of my playing field here, he gains +2 strength for the rest of the turn. So that means until we roll the dice again. Now, he's already at 6 strength, which means that if I give him 2 strength, he's going to have 8 strength. And then if I swing at Mint Pocket, then that's just going to down him right away. Another thing that I can do here is that, you know, I can rotate right, which means that I'll get Beloid C in there. You know, it's, I don't see the point at this point. The other thing I can do here also is Range Attack. Now, Range Attack is pretty sick, especially when it comes down to boss battles. So with a Range Attack, you can target any Chimera. So if I press this, I can swing for 6 on Lunago, if Lunago is still alive at that point, that is. Folks were drinking coffee. Now, I can also do a Clash Attack, but that would take down some HP of mine, so here's what we're going to do. Right move, in my mind, is to Bulk Up. Then, I'm just going to straight up Range Attack this guy. Hell yeah. 3 gold. This is the only game where you can kill weasels for money. And that's the Good Shepherd difference. Great. Oh my god, I got 14 more gold? Do I have 19 gold? Wow, look at me. Look at God. You know? Fun. Okay, cool. I can't believe I have 8 people on Twitch. 1 on YouTube. You know, I only just I thought about streaming to Facebook, but like I just didn't want to bother anybody. Maybe I'll put it up. restream this throughout the day. All right, great. So, a couple things are happening. One, we got a campfire. That's fun. Two, we got this thing. Guys, we got to check out the Chimera statue. And who do we have here? It looks like we have Escabal. Oh my god, what a little buddy is this. Okay, cool. So, if he's in the lead, he attacks the opposing leader. So when I rotate Escabal to the front of the pack, he's going to swing on the leader there. He's got great health. He's got, pretty decent strength. Should I recruit him? Should I leave him? I'm just going to recruit him. You know why? It's because I like the way he looks. I like the cut of his jib. This is a guy or a gal or a they them. It's an entity. This is an individual with a little hat, and for that reason, he's going on the team. He's going on the team. Little hat it is. All right, who's out of here? I think we're going to replace the low damage guy. We're basically just getting like an extra 3 hit points. Screw it. You know what I mean? You only live once, guys. Yeah. See. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much, Santi. It's like can I call you Santi? Do you prefer Santi? Santi? Santiago Boots. Nah, take your time. Whatever is fine. Great. Love that. Amazing. All right. So, all right. So we're done here. So it's interesting. Also, one thing that you notice is that it says that the Chimera is drawn by talisman. And now throughout the game, you unlock further talismans. Does the warrior talisman draw one specific type of Chimera? What other talismans are there? Where do they come from? What are the talismans? Who created them? All these mysteries and more. Come into a PC near you. Possibly console? I don't know. I'm not that guy. I don't know anything about it. Thank you, Dallas. It does look cool. You gotta get a sword hat sells itself. All right, let's hit some more bunny rabbits in the face, huh? Oh, shit! Look at that guy. Wow. Okay, 8 strength. All right. Well, what's cool is that my Beloid already smacked him for 6. So, all right, and if this, okay, that'll bring him next. All right, so he's only got like one little move. Now, just remember last time we had 2 enemies and they had 2 die. This time we have 1 enemy. He has 1 die. We have 3 guys and we have 3 die. Guys, I'm thinking that the number of die are related to the number of Chimera they get. I'm no expert. Kind of, a little bit. I should know more, than the layman, but what can we do? All right. So we've got Beloid here, whatever. I can swing on him and incapacitate him. I can do a clash attack. Oh, God, that is going to wreck his business. Well, what can you do? All right. We're going to hit him with one of these. Okay, he's incapacitated. Gosh, I don't want him to get hurt more. I don't want him to die, but what can you do? But I also have this coin up here. Heal all token. That seems useful. I think I want to hold on to that. All right, so if I bring in this Beloid or whatever, Beloid B. So if he can probably take the 8 damage and go down to 10. Yeah, all right. So we'll do a clash attack. Boy. Oh, so when you attack him. Oh, so if he gets attacked, he loses a strength the rest of the battle. If he attacks, he loses a strength. Oh, well, that seems like bad for him. So he's got to really be careful how often you use that guy. Guys, great news. We are back in action. Here's some fun. We've got bulk up again. We've got rotate left. We've got the range attack. He's got a clash attack. We're going to get through this without him even being able to swing at us. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have him rotate left. Boom. Then he's going to... Oh, if the enemy rotates. I thought that maybe I would swing him if I got him. If the enemy rotates, then Escabal swings on him. So just make sure, if I hit him right now for 4, he's done. But, just because we love showmanship here. We're going to have him bulk up, we're going to have him range attack, we're going to smack him. Right. And what's so cool is that the animations, if I'm not wrong, I believe that all the animations are done by legitimately one dude. Like, the development team for this game are like 3 guys, and they're super nice. And they're based out of like Lima, Peru, and France. And there's a third place, but they're not stateside, which can't blame you at this point. I don't know if you guys have been looking around, but Tiny Ghoul Leap Studios, dreams work, super cool, very passionate about this kind of stuff. Cool breath of fresh air, and and they're gamers, which we love. Okay, so we got that going for us. How is the team health? Say. Also, it looks like this is something I didn't expect. After that battle, it looks like I've made the map even bigger. There's like more stuff to discover. So a bonfire, I know for sure, is the thing where you go and get like healed. But I don't know if I need that necessarily yet. So let's just. Okay, all right. So we've got a Boglin, the Chisley, and a Soulmates. All right. Well, let's lay down the smack. All right. So what's Boglin stuff? No effect. This one, attack. The attack squad randomly rotates. Okay, so when this attacks, it'll rotate. Great. Good to know. Now with Soulmate here, it attacks, it'll lose 1 strength for the rest. It only has 6 strength. This one is a little bit different than the last one that we saw. So, all right. So I'll tell you what. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to have this thing attack here, and then we'll just finish it off like that. Boom. Okay, great. Then we'll rotate again. Yeah, that's what we got to do. So Beloid down to 9, Beloid B down to 10. I could rotate and put that guy in the front, but I mean, we're in control of everybody anyways. Okay, so here's what we'll do. So I'm only going to use Beloid A once this time, so I'm just going to do Reckless Attack here. Then we are going to rotate. We'll have a Clash Attack this way. That'll do 4 damage. Oh, and it rotated again. Okay, and then I guess we got a rotation. That backfired. What I wanted to happen was I wanted the enemies to rotate, to save that enemy rotation, so I could get Escabal to swing on the next guy who appeared, because that's Escabal's ability. But I collected the attention. I completely forgot that Chisley's whole thing is when it attacks, the attacked squad randomly rotates. So my guys got rotated. So that kind of backfired. But it's what's cool is that the game isn't super. It's not too. I mean, there's a challenge for sure. With the strategy in there, and especially during the later levels. All right. So we've got Beloid A here. He's okay. So we've got guard. We have range attack. That's great. So we can get rid of this chicken. We can get rid of the chicken right now, and that's exactly what we do. We're gonna guard. We're gonna range attack. Chicken goes down. Pow. And then we're gonna do a random action. He's gonna attack. He loses his strength. The guard does fantastic. We love to see it, folks. And then again, let's bulk up. Let's swing on this guy for 8. Ow. I'm worried about it. Thank you, Santiago. It is a W, and we do love to see it. It's it is something that we simply love to see. We have no choice but to see it. Also, guys, on a side note, I found Accutane. I'm 35 years old, and I'm on Accutane now. Drinking. It will destroy your liver. And it's fine, but my face hurts so bad. Can I get an F in the chat for acne? Sure. We'll. All right, yeah. I bet this random thing Oh, interesting. Okay, so you can actually see when you hover over the deal things. Um, you can actually see when you hover over the random thing what die faces are possible when it is a random attack, or what the die faces are on that die. So it does give you a lot of insight there. I mean, even though you're controlling your enemy's moves, like it is still challenging. And we'll see that when we get to the boss battle. So let's just have him do the random thing. It's going to be an attack. Sure enough, but when he attacks, he loses strength. We're down to 8. You know, I think it might be time for a heal all. Let's do it. Okay, so we got some health back. That's good. Okay, so okay, great. So we can do a reckless attack. We can move to the left. Man, they do not want to rotate right. I'm trying to give me that escape. Let's see, and then, but now he's incapacitated, so Beloid A can no longer attack. So we'll rotate left, see what we can get. Now, thankfully, we've winnowed Soulmates down to 4 health, which means that this ranged it. Oh, never mind, it's not my ranged attack. It's his ranged attack. Oh my god. Okay. We hit our little beetle buddy. Alright. Great. We'll do a guard move here. And then let's just have him, you know, I could attack him and just bolt him like that, but I want to really rub his nose in it, so let's have him take. He's done. Long live me, your boy. Once again, for anybody who is curious, this game is called Dicefolk, and it is a part of the Steam Next Fest. The demo is live, and it is free, and we have... I'm still waiting on confirmation, but I believe we're probably going to be extending the length of the demo out. We'll make an official announcement on Twitter, you know, pretty soon. But yeah, demo's free to play, free to stream. You know, and we are super excited about this. The game's coming out pretty soon. I don't think we've announced the launch date yet. But yeah, it's great. It's very pleasant. You know, great way to spend some time. You know, I mean, like if you want to have sort of a like strategy gameplay feel of you know, playing like a Magic the Gathering or like a Hearthstone or something like that, but you don't necessarily want to commit to like, you know, all the an hour or a couple hours of like playing, or you know, you don't want to get a little frustrated because of this thing. This is a nice thing that really scratches that itch without being too intense. Okay, so we've got a couple options here. We've got shop, we've got broodberries, and we have the dice smith. So now I only have, or not only, I have 33 gold. Now, one of the things is that when you go to these shops, you don't get a chance to revisit them. So you have to think a little smart about exactly what it is you are visiting and in what order. Now, what's great about the shops is that, like, I mean, you can buy stuff; it'll make you stronger. You can buy things that are gonna like help your chimera. You can buy new die faces, replace faces that die to include more attacks that benefit you, or more strength boosts, more cards, that kind of stuff. You can really like shape the way that your gameplay is, which can help you in combat. But if you walk into a store and you don't have enough gold to buy those things, then you know it's entirely moot. So that said, I think I'm going to take the chance and go out. I'm going to fight some more guys, get more gold, then I'm going to hit the stores before the boss. So this is a bitter berry. Oh, I can just get 2 HP. Great. Well, it's, you know, I think it's got to be our boy Beloid A. You know, that guy needs more HP. Okay, that was sick. Let's go fight. Whoever's over here. Oh, look at this guy. This guy again. Let me tell you, the golden steps are lazy with these soulmates. You know, these guys are everywhere. Okay. So I do a little attack there. I mean, yeah, it's attack. Gosh. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna do reckless attack, and we're gonna rotate this guy to the left, and we're going to have him attack. He's just gonna. That's what you do. One in the turn, and then we will have So we've got this attack again. I know, guys. I know. Then he'll do a regular stack. One turn. Oh wow, is that? But he is gacked. So this is he really did not. Sorry. Oh, here's what's cool. So he has a die face that has like a little web on it. I don't know what that is. And another thing too about this great one, fantastic. Look at us. There is a god. There is a plan. The spaceship is coming. One thing that is cool about the demo is that there is a lot of replay within that. Like it's a roguelite. This is a roguelite game, so there is a specific order of events that do happen that you need to sort of like pay attention to. There's a pretty clear singular story, but every individual like stage, like the golden steps here, like those the pieces are all randomly generated, kind of like a Settlers of Catan board in that way. And that's true throughout the whole game, but it's also true of the demo. So the demo takes, if you don't stop and spend a bunch of time talking about whatever shit you've been doing, it'll take like 30 to 40 minutes to play. But you can keep playing to sort of like keep unlocking different chimera, that kind of deal. Trying different strategies, kind of getting a feel for it. And then and by all means, please do let us know what you think if you do play this game. You can leave comments on our Steam, on our Twitter, all that stuff. Abandoned Tents. Let's go see. Oh, great! Oh, everybody gets a new thing. Oh, everybody gets a berry. Wow, guys, huge. That's cool. What a chest. A micro merchant. On spawn, I gain 10 gold. Oh, I see. Okay, so like this is an item where if I hand this to a creature, they will gain 10 gold. And then every time the turn ends, I will lose 1 gold. So this kind of like, as long as you can basically gain, as long as your battles last less than 10 turns, then you can whatever. Sure, what the heck? Oh, there's a boss already. We don't want to hit that. Let's go do one of these. One of these. Yeah, what the heck? Oh, great. Beautiful. Honest to God, okay, we're in a range attack. Guys, we got out of this with 9 extra gold. You very well might. Nope. Nope. Okay. Oh my gosh, we will. And that's it. Look at us. In that money. A napping pillow? Oh, that's adorable! Look at that! Oh, it's 18 max HP, but it self-inflicts sleep. Okay, but if it's asleep, it'll wake up if it's attacked. Okay, that seems honestly like not like a bad. Doesn't seem like the worst trade-off. Should we just make this guy really strong, or should we do it to this guy? Yeah. Great. Okay. So that's cool. What's cool about that gold situation, the little mini merchant, whatever it is, that really helped us. That was very helpful. That thing that happened. Great. Should I try the elite battle? Yeah, fuck it. Here we go. All right, we're gonna try the elite battle. We're gonna get the gold from the elite battle. We're gonna use that to go on a shopping spree so we can take from the boss. And oh my god, look at these things. That's a bug, folks. That's that's an Armantis, all right. No more opponent dice. So if I don't have any more dice I can use, he attacks. Okay. So unless in there, don't use all the dice. This thing. What the hell is this? Oh, this thing heals if it's on the lead? Oh, that's risky. Folks, this truly is an elite battle. Alright, so we can do one of these, clash attack. Do I just like get rid of? Actually, if we get rid of the sooner we get rid of our Mantis, I have to imagine. Yeah, he does swing a lot. See, let's do it. Okay, touch attack. Then we'll hit him with range attack. Okay, then if he's not lead, heals 2. So to keep him from healing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to free rotate. Rotate. We're just going to put this guy in front because he's in lead, so now he won't heal anyone. It is a big bug. That's Gaga. Large bug situation. Oh my gosh, there's a clown button. Enemy taunt. Random enemy gains taunt. So what this guy can do to us now is he can assign taunt to one of my guys at random, which means that the Chimera under the effect of taunt is it doesn't hit taunt from the next movement. So you can basically like give this threat. Sure. But he's not going to get a chance to do that because we're going to attack him. Oh. You're done. Okay. So I don't want Petrocell doing his thing. Alright, we'll have him do his enemy taunt thing, whatever. Let's go on to who? Who are we? Who's... Oh, never mind. It means he got then we'll do a free rotate, end the turn, and bang boom. We're losing gold. Okay, great. So, we've got Chisley here. Actually, you know what? Here's some fun. Let's have him wake up this guy. Clash deck. Yeah. Oh, sick. Oh, this guy's here. That's great. And leave. So then, alright, well, let's just have him rotate, and then he'll be sick. And that means that this Petrocell will not get the chance to heal next turn. Great. Oh, Twister. Okay, this is different. So, folks, one thing that is, during these elite battles is that you get a modifier down here in the bottom right-hand corner above where your end turn button is. This one is called Twister, which means at the end of the turn, the enemy squad rotates clockwise. So every turn, these guys are rotating. That's interesting. Okay, so now he's at 9. He's at 4 here. I can do a random rotation and hit him for more. We'll do a clash attack really quick. Okay. And then we will do... Oh yeah, let's get rid of him. Oh. Off you go. And then we'll send the turn. Great. Alright. Clash attack, because we're almost there. Reckless. Incapacitated does not matter when it's at the end of your turn. And then, just to put salt in the wounds, let's bulk them up. Oh, man. Rough one. Now, who's elite? It's us. Wow. Okay. Oh, cool, some stuff. All right, so heal all token, huge. Guard ×1. Oh, sick. Okay, so we got a new die face. That rules. All right, so here's what happens when you get new die faces. This is a really cool part. So when you get new die faces, what you can do is you can assign them to the die that you have. So, I've got one that's sort of like my attacking die, one sort of my movement die, one that is sort of like whatever. Now, some of these ones not so great. So, like, reckless attack, not the best. But I do want to leave this die reserved for my attacks. The movement also super useful. These idols where they just don't do anything, like it's like a nothing face, like it doesn't really do anything. So I'm going to replace one with a guard. So that means now we are twice as likely as we were before. I think. I don't know. Anybody here know statistics? Like if I'm anyway, yeah, chaos theory or whatever. Whatever. Okay, so I got a toy mallet also. That's fun. So I can equip this to a guy, and passively it will give +6 strength to one of my guys. Oh, cool. But when it attacks, it self-inflicts incapacitated. So it basically turns all of your attacks into one of those reckless swings. Now, if you guys are seeing how this game has been playing out, it almost is like we've been pretty able to like get through incapacitation without too much trouble. So I'm going to take this, and you know what? we're going to turn this guy into just like a beast. So now he can swing for 12. And now that I have all the money, so I'm gonna wait to hit this bonfire because the bonfire is gonna heal my entire party. And I don't know if what I get at the shop is going to affect their HP. So let's go see. Should we go see the shop, or should we go see the Dice Smith? Smith. Guys, what's that? Huh? Finally, a customer I want to roll. Oh, look at him! Oh, I love him. He's my best friend. His big hammer. That's cool. Love that. All right. So we can do some strong attacks. Okay, but it misses if the enemy has unused dice. That's good to know. So this strong attack can double your attack power, which means that if I swing with a strong attack with Beloid A, that's a swing for 24. But it'll miss if the enemy has unused dice. And there's a problem there because, like, what if they have good dice, you know? Tough. Look at this one. Reroll. Oh, you can reroll an unused die. Okay, that's cool. Not so sure. Energy Blast. Without attacking, leader deals an amount of damage equal to its strength to all opponents. That's great. That's very cool. So that's just a straight up like AoE, or is it more like a damage cone? Who's to say? Well, it's going in. I'll tell you that right now. All right, Energy Blast. We're taking off a reckless attack. Hell yeah. Hey, you know what? Let's get a swell. Actually, I can end a current turn of reroll dice. That's pretty good too. A confusion token. So what I can do with confusion is every time it attacks, a chimera under the effect of confusion takes an amount of damage equal to confusion value. That's pretty sick. Oh, Mason Bro, what happened? What's wrong? Mason Bro on YouTube is frowning. Did I say something? Is it about the reroll? Did you not like me talking about that reroll, or you said that I didn't go to the store first, or you said that I said that the Dice Smith was my best friend? You know, we can talk about it. I'm here for you guys. I'm here for us. No cylinder. Oh, no eternal cylinder. I mean, if we have eternal cylinder, we can. I can only play one game at a time, Mason Bro. You know, I'm trying to get more into. We're trying to get more into streaming over here in the social media department. When I say the social media department, I mean me and my, and then quite literally two other people. One of whom lives in Germany, the other in the Philippines. And they're working hard on Cylinder stuff. I mean, it's a great game. If you guys haven't played Eternal Cylinder, great game. So again, we publish, also developed by 3 dudes. What is with this company and getting developers who are just 3 guys? I don't know. But yeah, they're really cool. Ace Team. They actually have a new game that's out, I think, which I forget, but we didn't publish that one. No, so Mason, and for anyone who's wondering, you know, the reason why we're streaming this game is because we are promoting it. There you go. Marketing, you know what I mean? Got to make, if we don't make money, then I lose my health insurance. And I, again, like I said earlier, am on Accutane. And, you know, Mom was trying to get that smooth skin. I'm 35. I've been hitting puberty for 22 years now. And we're just trying to get it to stop. Just trying to make it stop. And boy, do I miss drinking alcohol, you know? Wow, boy. But I think it's good to not, because I'm also trying to lose some weight, you know? I mean, I am married, but, I got, I'm getting pasty. You know, the pandemic, to your boy, I stayed seated the entire time. I did not move. You know, I used to have abs. There was a point in my life. Before this job, I waited tables for like 10 years. Well, before this job, I had other jobs, but then before those jobs, I waited tables for like 10 years. I restaurant managed. And when you're waiting tables, you're walking like 8 miles a day. God, I miss having abs, you know? But that's the other beautiful thing about being in your 30s is that nobody really gives a shit what you look like anymore. You know, it's kind of whatever they do. All right. Anyway, let's get back to business. Folks, let's buy the strong attack. You know, what the hell? Why not? And we get 2 of them. Oh, cool. All right, we'll take away. Actually, you know what? Let's go crazy. Let's replace these idle guys. Ooh, baby. We still have 44 gold. Should we get a player dicelet? Hell yeah, Santiago, 32. Millennials stand up. Brah, 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 brah. You know what I mean? Fucking, we saw 9/11. We saw the 2008 collapse. We saw the pandemic. Now we're here for the aliens. Which I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to the UFO stuff, but crazy. Um, it's actually was reading more into it, and they're talking less about like them being like aliens from outer space and more being like beings from like higher spatial dimensions, like spatial in the sense of like, you know, like we exist in a 3D universe, or we think we do, but they might, you know, they might be from like the fourth dimension, like so that there's like, you know, we see an XYZ axis, they see a W axis, pretty crazy stuff. A little uncomfortable, you know. Make peace with your god, I guess is the point there. Anywho, shrubs by a dicelet can't hurt. So what's cool about dicelets is that during the game you have 3 die, but then with the dicelet you just have a 4th. You know, why not? Fuck it. We can only use it for 1 round. All right, so now we did that. Let's see what's up. Are there cool things? Turns out, yes, there's a milkshake. Holy shit. During battles, heals received provide 50% more HP. I don't really have anything that heals. I mean, I do have this, but it can only go for like 1 guy. Doesn't really matter. Eternity Ribbon. Oh, fun. Okay. If the item holder had guard, it grants guard to a random chimera of its old squad. Well, we can afford it, so we're getting it. And then, oh my god, is this the sword from... All right, well, we're getting this. Damage dealt when attacking bosses are increased by 50%. Yes! Yes! What? I'm going to focus token. All right. Yeah, why not? Let's buy it. That's okay. Feel all sure. Let's go for it. All right. So damage dealt when attacking bosses are increased by 50%. That absolutely slaps. So, you know, we will have... We're just going to really give it to that guy. And then let's give our friend Basketball here that shield thing. Oh, man, you guys. This is about to really... It's all about to happen. You guys excited for this boss battle? I'm excited for this boss battle. We got hurt. Collect my loot? Oh, that wasn't a healing thing. Just get... Oh, no, it is. Okay, great. Revives and strongly heals all chimeras. 1 equipment slot to the... Okay, I see. So a bonfire, you can do one of like 3 different things. Well, that's cool. Or I can eat. I'm going to rest. You know, we need to heal. Let's do it. Boom. Great. And look at these. Guys, look at these. 36 HP, 25 HP, 18, not so good, but 12 attack. Pretty cool. I mean, should I give this guy... Nah. Nah, the answer is no. All right, let's go fight whatever the heck this thing is. What is it going to be, guys? My guess is... What am I going to guess that? It's Strizzly! Holy heck, look at him. Oh, but he already hit him for 16. That's because he's got all those things. That's how you start. Like, just like in prison, you go in, you stab the biggest guy first thing. That is not legal advice. Do not do that. First of all, don't do anything of obsidian. Second of all, if you do go to prison, don't have done that. That's the advice I got for. All right. Rotate. We are going to, because he's incapacitated, he can't do it. That's fine. We're going to left. We're going to bolt up, and we're going to have him flash attack us, because then he takes some damage. Right now that he's been attacked, he's awake, but he's bleeding. Holy heck! And then we're going to have him swing for a sweet little. There, we have to rotate, so we will. Oh, then he's got to attack. What choose who he hits? Eloy, right? That's our strongest guy. Or I mean, our highest. Oh, but he's bleeding more. Well, what do you do? Oh my god, I forgot about our gold guy. Okay, so I can rotate. I can put my 12 damage guy back, and that's very cool. If I do that, you know, like I can also reckless attack this and like. So what I want to do though is I want Escabal to be in the front, because what I can do is if he's the front, I can give him guard, and if I give him guard with his Eternity Ribbon, when he's attacked, he will grant guard to a random comer in the squad. So that kind of like pays off in that way. But I can't get him up. So which means I think it's time for the player dice let. See if it does anything. No. All right. I can give taunt 20. So, you know, let's do it. Because he's got the most health. So we'll give him taunt. Give him guard. We'll rotate right. Actually, you know, what does Chisley do? So he attacks. Sure. He attacks. He steals gold. He gets to inflict bleed. I hate him. All right. Well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a random attack here. Loses guard. My guy rotates. That's good. So at least I got this. Now a random rotation. We'll do let's do a random rotation. Main pockets. Let's reckless attack him here. Incapacitated. Hit him for 12. That's half of his health. Looks cool. Now with a clash attack. With a clash attack, since but he can attack because he's right. Okay, yeah. Didn't think that one through. So instead, let's rotate right. Now that he's there, okay, that guy's getting. We'll do a clash here, so at least we'll get a little bit of damage in on straight. Okay, and we'll end the attack. What happens if I run out? Oh, great. Okay, cool. And my dice is still here. That's big fan of that. Sure. Okay. So here's what we'll do. We'll use guard. Now with the Attorney Ribbon, like when he is attacked, he will be. He is going to pass that card on to someone else. Let's see if we can get into a random move because I do want to hit the. If you kill the boss, then you just win the level. You don't have to necessarily get these guys. It can be frustrating because some of these guys, some of these folks have healing properties before. Not the case for these two. What can you do? So let's have him do. Let's have him do a random thing. Okay, he's gonna. Great. Which means that he gets guard. Fantastic. I'm just gonna get bolt. If I free rotate, what I can do is I can rotate left. Swing on Mink Pocket and get rid of him outright. That's the wrap on Mink. Now he's incapacitated. Doesn't matter. Enemy range attack. Shoots our ally. Hits 3. I have him hit our boy. Let's have him hit Escabal. He's fine. I want to keep this card just for like whatever the next. For that, for example. Is that even anything? Well, actually, no. I'll have him tank this. That's fine. Right. Okay, kill. Alright. How are we doing on. We're pretty okay. I mean, I don't know, actually. It might. I get more gold. Oh, killed Mink Pocket. Oh, this is. Okay, energy blast. Pretty cool. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, guys. We rotate right. We're gonna rotate this jerk right in front. Okay, pal, you hear me? And then we're gonna have him focus, which means that he gets 100% of his damage. So if I swing, so that means if I hit him, I'll hit him for 30. Then I gotta hit him again. Then I can bolt them all again for whatever. Wow, for 30 damage? This is cool. Guys, this is gaming. This is video games. I don't care what nobody says. Wow, for 30! Heavens me. But he isn't incapacitated. Didn't think that through. Didn't think it through. No, it did. Oh, it still works. Okay, cool. God, it's fucking weird. It's only for 4. Hit the V-Lloyd. We'll have him do a clash attack. It's just gotta be that way. That's the way it's gotta go. But you know what's good is that we'll do a full heal all. If I were Strizzly, I would be pissed off. And I'll tell you why. He's just back. That's like one of those moves that the Elite Four does, in Pokemon there. Okay. When you're like fighting a boss and the second health bar goes up, that's just happened to him. I just second health part this guy. I just Ganondorf phased 2 on his ass. All right, so now this guy's here. Oh, let's just take care of him, guys. Do we want to do this? Should we shove out? Let's keep it clean. Everyone ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, that's satisfying. Oh man, yeah. Oh yeah, that is victory, all right. Oh, he gets stuff. Oh, sour rootberry. Grants 1 int intellect. Fascinating. Grants 1 intellect to the chimera of your choice. Another full revival token and a choice of equipment. Ooh, sacred beads. Heals 2 HP to a random chimera. Oh, that's cool. Also, when the battle ends, it'll just spread out 12 HP on your team. That rules. Sun tears. Oh, fun. Okay. Oh, sorry. 4 plus max HP plus 2 intelligence. That's sick. Turn ends once per battle. The item holder faints, then revives and heals a random amount of HP. Okay, interesting. These are some interesting items. The sacred beads is like the coolest thing. We'll take the token. We'll take the rootberry. Oh, I can grant insult. Let's give it to the guy. He seems like he'll be around for a while. But intellect. I wonder what intellect does. Huh? Thank you, Santiago. It's allergic to having it right. Regarding the sneeze earlier. Also, for those of you on different platforms, if you're on YouTube, I'm talking to Santiago. Over on Twitch. If you're on Twitch, I'm talking to. Or which one are you, Mason? If you're on Twitch, I'm talking to Mason over on YouTube. If you're on Steam, why haven't you chatted? Pipe up, huh? All right. Oh, now we're on the Grimland Mangrove. Guys, that is the end of the demo. Once again, I'm playing a development build here. I would have to start a new... I should have just played like the official demo, but I got confused. So, but that is the demo content. That's everything in there. So you've seen like a couple things here, or whatever, that like from the upcoming game. You have seen, sort of what the dice can do. You've seen what the folk can do. You've seen the chimera there. And this is just the second stage of this game. Now, once again, Dicefolk will be available later this year. It's coming very, very soon. It's a really fun deck builder game from Leap Studios and from Tiny Ghoul. They work super hard in it. They're great dudes. So please do at least throw them a wish list. Or just look them up. Follow them on the internet there. We will be doing more of these game streams and do one this weekend. So we'll be hanging out more on Saturday and Sunday. This one was just the one that we got featured on the page. If you are playing the game, let us know what you think. Go to Steam, try the demo. It is free. Let us know what you think. We are on Tumblr, we are on Twitter, we are on Discord. Discord's probably the best way to speak to us and to speak to the developers. They are very, very active on that website. Play the game, stream it around. We watch the streams. We're constantly looking for feedback. We are very much gamers ourselves, and we are committed to making sure that we are doing right all of y'all. Now, regarding other Good Shepherd titles, I know a lot of people have a lot of other questions about a lot of the stuff that we are doing. Questions about Hellboy, questions about Killer Clowns, about what next is on the horizon for us, that kind of deal. And I can promise you that even though sometimes news might seem a little slow, we are being quiet about certain news items because we are waiting to hit you with very good news. So, just generally speaking, the quieter we are, that just means that when we have a update for it will be great. As video games, sometimes it just takes a minute. I'm looking at Silk Song. When will that come out? Very excited for that. Love a Hollow Knight. I'm excited too, Santiago. Santiago's a mod on the Killer Clowns server. He's great. Everyone, please pay him the most respect. He is a favorite at Good Shepherd. Truly, you are. Santiago. People in our Slack channel. It's like, oh my god, Santiago. It's like, oh my god, Consul. Hell yeah, Mason. That's what I'm talking about. Also, yeah. What's up? any case, like that's all like intellectual property based things. A lot of contracts, a lot of deals, a lot of what have you. Big suits and corporations and stuff. What's great about Dicefolk is that it truly is an indie game. Indie as hell. 3 guys, one game. Um, it's yeah, free demo. And they put a lot of work into it. It's really come a long way. It is, and it really is satisfying. I am a very cynical person, but I can't tell you the joy that I've when I am using little guys to hit other little guys right in the face there. In any case, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm going to be putting this on replay throughout the rest of the day on Steam for us there, but we won't be, it's just not for Twitch. Those are more about chat. I don't want to disrespect you guys or get people on. Oh man, I'm the guy. So yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the stream. Please check it. Yeah, of course, Santiago. Thank you guys so much for showing up. Really appreciate you guys being here. It's certainly. I'm gonna post these numbers into the Slack and keep my job for another week. But yeah, this is great. I'll see you again this weekend. Stay tuned for more updates. Please do join the Discord. Again, follow us on Twitter. We probably won't be on. I mean, I don't know. We're probably trying to leave Twitter at some point and go to TikTok or whatever the hell. Because you guys have been. It's always been bad, but now it's like worse. Anyway, Discord. Come find us on Discord. Send us a note on Steam. Play the Dicefolk demo. Happy Next Fest. Happy Thursday. And take care of yourselves. Be excellent to one another. Good thoughts, good deeds, good actions, good vibes. All right. I have been Drew, the social media guy. You have been excellent, and we will see you next time.